Today we're going to be checking out a really budget-friendly nature deck that can stand tall against some meta decks in the ladder. Let's immediately dive in. The win condition of our deck is going to revolve around the food chain combo. You might have seen a few variations of this deck, but today I try to make sure to only include some budget-friendly options while still maintaining a high win rate. We obviously have the Blade Flies and the Crescent Werewolves to facilitate the combo, but we can also make this happen with a Crawling Madness. We have the Dread Deer, which is a very strong card to help us maintain control of the board, and obviously Regression is another must. Another great addition in this deck is going to be Hefner, a creature that when played grows stronger for every wild creature in our void. So we're going to be using this guy to win the game if it goes on for too long. Now let's try this deck out in the ranked ladder to see how well it performs. We're playing against the Death Domain and my starting hand looks really cool actually, and we already have a couple of the pieces of the puzzle. I think I might even just use my God Power here again, and then I'm ending my turn. My opponent is just going to use their Necroscepter, and probably they're going to attack me directly, which I don't really mind, since I can just use my Lootable Corpse here. And you know what? I am even going to play Regression on my Lootable Corpse to draw a card, and make sure that we don't take any more damage from those two creatures on the next turn. We have a Pack Stock as well. Guys, basically we just need to find our Blade Fly, and we are poised to win the game very early on, I think. Oh, that's a very strong creature for my opponent as well. We have another food chain that is absolutely awesome. Do I ever play the combo now? Guys, this is going to be a different variation of the combo, but I think we can pull it off. I can immediately throw my Crescent Werewolf down on the board. Let me try it out and see if it works. Yeah, why not? Then I am going to play the Crawling Madness. That is going to immediately give me back 5 mana. I think we can pull off a nice combo here. Those ants are going to attack my opponent. That is going to give me 3 mana back and make that 2 more as soon as we summon the other ants as well. In which case I can even use my Dread Deer. Or you know what? I think I'm just going to throw my Dread Deer down on the board. That is going to mana search both of my food chains, and I'm going to play both of them immediately. That is going to give me a lot of value on the board. Oh, we have a Fiend, that's cool. Oh, and we have a Sellback Sprinter as well, that's really awesome. And since we do have a Sellback Sprinter, I'm going to use my Pack Stock here to draw a random card basically. We have a mutation as well, but let me just play my food chain again. And guys, this is the state of the board, this is the combo. We have a Blade Fly, that's very weird. Okay, that's a strong frontline creature, we'll take that. It's a Brazen Moose, we have another frontline creature, and finally we get Cyclops Defender. On turn 4, we're pulling that off, and realistically I don't think that my opponent can deal with that board. Maybe they have a couple of bad lucks to try to clear this, but realistically speaking I think we are very ahead. My opponent is going to attack here, that's okay. All to ashes, actually that's really strong. They're going to clear a couple of my creatures. But I still think we are dealing about 20 damage to my opponent on this turn. We have an Encumbered Looter, that's really awesome. Let me try to attack with you first. Yep, that's gonna work. We're going to miss a little bit, but that's okay, since I can just attack my opponent directly again, and then just use the extra mana to also make sure that we don't have to deal with my opponent's Necroscepter anymore. And yeah, not looking too bad. Bad luck for my opponent. Okay, so they are going to probably survive another turn. We have still exactly lethal, I think. Oh, they're going to find the Hoplite, actually. Regression doesn't really help me here, but let me play a mutation. Let's see if we find an answer. Oh, I think that still wins us the game. Yep, because I can just trade here now, and then I can just attack with this, which is going to make sure that we give +2/+2 to my Basilisk here, and guys, I think that is exactly lethal for us. Yep, and just like that, we win the game by taking advantage of the Crawling Madness card to pull off our food chain combo. And this time we're playing against the Death Domain. I'm just going to throw my Encumbered Looter down on the board. My opponent is going to start with a Necroscepter here, which is very good value, actually. I mean, I can just use my God Power here, and then I am dealing 2 damage to my opponent. Oh, that's going to be a very strong Wicked Fae, but what we can do about it is play Crawling Madness to clear the board right now. Do I ever want to play a Path of Nature? We'll see. Let me try to trade one of those. Oh, that's going to miss, which makes my life so miserable right now, because now I can just use my God Power and sadly follow up with Path of Nature, and we're going to get, I think a Dread Deer here makes the most sense. Let me just get that to try to clear the board. My opponent is also going to take the Rune of Life from the Sanctum, thinking that I want to heal up, but honestly I don't really mind that. Let me play my Encumbered Looter again, and you know what? I am indeed going to play my Dread Deer here to immediately draw a card and clear my opponent's board. Yep, that's about right. and we have a Blade Fly as well. So basically we just need to find our food chain and we can pull the combo off. Oh, Kyra! Huh. We kind of have to get rid of that though. And I think I am forced to use my God Power here and then follow up with Crawling Madness, and that's going to be enough to actually keep a creature on the board, because I can just trade my 2 ants on Kyra, and we're also going to have one stay alive. Yep, and it's not looking too bad. Perseverance for my opponent, that's kind of okay, since I can also very easily clear it with Valkas's Discovery. Oh, but wait, we don't have enough, since my opponent has the Necroscepter. Oh, so we're going to have to change course. We have another Dread Deer, which means that I can again clear the board for my opponent. That's going to be so very useful for us. We're just stalling out the game, which is what we need to do. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for our turn. On the next turn I can play Revivification and Staff of Roots. Honestly guys, I think that all around this is a very well-rounded deck. Oh, that's going to be a strong creature for my opponent. That's kind of going to hurt us. Let me just play you for now. Then I can even play my Staff of Roots to summon another creature, and I'm going to trade that zombie. But we are in a little bit of trouble now, since that is a very strong creature on the board for my opponent and I wasn't able to destroy it. That's a Fickle Cambion for my opponent. That's going to make their creature slightly stronger. Yep, they are also going to heal that up. Okay, now they have a very strong board. Oh, but Regression is going to come in so handy here. Let me just attack directly with this. Then I am going to play Regression immediately. That's also going to heal me up for a little bit. Oh, they got Kyra! What the heck? Do I just play Wildfire? Yeah, I think I will actually. I can't let that survive, ever. So let me just attack Kyra with this, and then I am dealing 3 more damage to my opponent. And yeah, that's about it for now. And we're patiently waiting to draw either Zaskia or our food chains. Ray of Disintegration onto that. We'll take that. And the Path of Death? What is my opponent going to get? Okay, they're going to get their Nether Swarm Lord back from their void. We have a lootable corpse that is very okay. Let me actually play you immediately. And then I think I can even play my Atlant Phalanx down on the board. And that's going to be it for now. Let me even get the Valkas's Discovery and end my turn. Bad luck for my opponent, they're going to make a trade happen, but that's okay. Oh, instead they're just going to throw a Decaying Rhino down on the board. That's interesting. Okay, we have a Path of Nature. Does that really help me here? Let's see. I still need to play that immediately. We are actually very close to 8 mana, so I think I'm going to get Hefner here. Oh, here's my food chain. Okay, we can actually play the combo I think now, immediately. Let me just summon my Crescent Werewolf. I can play my Blade Flies here. Then I can follow up with Pack Stock number 1. That is going to immediately mana surge my food chain, which means I can play that immediately. And we get not the best options. Oh, but we do have a Shredder, which is so awesome. Let me immediately clear you. And now Hefner is going to be such a menace. And with the extra mana, I can even play my other Rune of Sight. I can also get a Staff of Roots, and I'm going to play that immediately. Guys, what an amazing, spectacular turn for us. Let me just trade you as well. And that was a very strong turn. Let's see if my opponent can recover, but if they don't, Hefner is going to... Oh, that's a Ray of Disintegration on this, still. Just 2 mana left. Nightlift Trapper, that's still okay. And yeah, I think realistically we just won the game. We have another food chain actually. But I think I'm just going to throw Hefner down on the board. That's now going to become a 29-31 creature with Overkill and Ward. Let me just trade those 2 creatures. And then I am dealing quite a bit of damage to my opponent. And yeah, that's going to be it. Hefner is another very good win condition. Guys, just like that we win another game. This time we're playing against the Magic Domain. Oh, and it's actually an Irina deck. It's very weird. Let me just trade here. And then I can just use my God Power. What is that card? After you cast a spell, summon a rat. Regardless, I think I can just... You know what, I'm going to be a little greedy here, guys. I'm going to play my Shellback Sprinter. Then I am going to use the extra mana to draw a card, but that's going to be quite useless actually, I think, in this matchup. And then after I attack, I am going to play Path of Nature to hopefully find the Crescent Werewolf. Yep, and we have 3 pieces of the puzzle in our hand already. And basically we are just looking for... What the heck? Oh, it's going to work with the Eldritch Mysteries! Ha, what a crazy card! What the heck, my opponent is going to summon so many rats. Crazy deck. So now, I think I can just play my lootable corpse and use my God Power. And on the next turn, I think we can pull off part of the combo. And that's going to be Demetrius for my opponent. Do I just play Zaskia, actually? We have a Crawling Madness as well. Guys, I think I'm just going to play Zaskia here. My opponent is just going to draw another card. And then my opponent is also going to summon a couple more rats. What the heck is going on? Is that a form of Unity deck paired with the Eldritch Mistress as well? Wow, that's really, really weird. I don't think I've ever played against that before. I mean, I can attack my opponent directly, and then I can follow up with my Dread DR to actually get the other food chain in my hand. Also, I'm going to kind of clear those. Yep. And then I think I can just use my Get Power, and that's going to be it. My opponent is also going to play a Warp Engineer. What is this deck? And a helpful Aether Fox? Huh, that is very original. I'm not sure what the win condition is going to be. Let's find out now, I guess. A final draft, okay. We don't really mind that, to be honest. Because now I can play my Crescent Werewolf. I can follow up with my Blade Fly here. That is immediately going to give me 3 mana back. And you know what? I can even play another Blade Fly to summon 2 more wild creatures, and then I'm going to follow up with my double food chain combo to immediately summon a lot of 6-cost creatures on the board. Let's see what we're going to get now. Oh, these are actually terrible. What the heck? So now I'm just going to get my 8 mana creatures down on the board, and let's see what we're going to get now. Oh, that's really cool. We have a Heavener as well. And can we get another one of those, please? Oh yes, that is so perfect. Okay, so let me just attack here. That's going to deal 4 damage to my opponent, which means that I can also attack here with you. And I think that's it. Yeah, looks like it. And I don't think that my opponent can ever realistically recover from that. Another helpful Aether Fox. What is my opponent even playing? And another Warp Engineer? What? Is my opponent playing a meme deck? Do they want to play that ratification card or what? Stormfield. Oh, wait. Now I see the win condition of their deck. Okay, that's really interesting and really fun. Maybe I'm going to try it out. Wow. Pyrrhic Knowledge, wait. Wait. What can my opponent get? They're going to play another Stormfield. Oh, wait. Are we actually going to lose this? No, there's no way. Form of Unity. How much damage is that? 15? And another one? What the heck? How did... What? Okay, I guess that counts as a loss. I honestly think that this is one of the best budget solutions in Gods Unchained right now. Let me know what you guys thought about this deck. I think that the food chain combo can be very oppressive, but we did end up losing against some combo decks. Before we go, don't forget to make a comment, because that is immediately going to enter you into my weekly giveaways. Don't forget to drop a like, because that helps out a lot, and don't forget to subscribe, because I upload Gods Unchained content like this every single day. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Enjoy, and I'll see you all tomorrow with a brand new deck idea.